All right, guys, we have another heat exchanger to do. In this Carrier guy here, this is for a local homeless outreach center, homeless center outreach center. So this one has a bad heat exchanger. I don't think replacing it was in the cards, so we're going to remove the old one and put the new one in. Let's get it opened up. Let's get going. Here's the heat exchanger. Yep, massive rusting on here. These heat exchangers are really easy to change. All this comes out and off, and then there's a panel right here. Once Kenny gets that panel taken off, I'll show you it comes off pretty easy. Go ahead and pull that panel off. Okay, you might need a. There we go. Yep, this panel right here comes off, and the whole thing just slides right out the side. We'll probably have to take this bracket off too, but pretty simple stuff. So we'll go ahead and start disassembling this bad boy. All this is gonna come off. So I probably don't even have to really unwire any of this. I can probably just take it off and kind of move it off to the side, honestly. Well, all this I probably will. Yeah, look how bad that is. Holy crap. It's pretty rough. Yeah, this thing is in rough shape. Look at that. Our draft inducer is not very pretty either. A lot of this rust here might be from that though. But they did not give us a new draft inducer, so we'll either have to get a new one or make this one work. It does spin free, and we'll see if we can clean it up and if we can at least get it going, and then come back later with a new draft inducer, because this thing looks like crap. All right, we just got our draft inducer up out of the way. Still undecided if we're gonna replace that or not, but get a good view at our heat exchanger here. Holy crap. Look at this guy. There's my thumbnail. Yikes. All right, while Kenny finishes getting the screws out, or attempts to get them out, we'll look at this here. I have to take this bracket off, this hanger. So there. We got a bolt here. And we get that out. Once we get everything done, this heat exchanger will come this way. See it right here. We cut that piece of weather stripping, and the whole thing will slide this way. It's pretty easy to get out. The hardest part is getting all these rusty screws out. See? Yeah, as soon as you take one screw out, you gotta clean it out. So we're getting there. We got a train coming. All right, so we got all our screws out. So now it's just a point of just getting this thing out and getting it broke free. So we're gonna take a flathead screwdriver. Let's just start to try to pry this thing off, which I think it's pretty much loose. You can see. So we just kind of have to grab it and pull it. There it is. All right, Kenny, finish pulling that out of there. There it is. Set it down. I think the actual tubes and all look okay. that front is what we're mainly looking at here. Sure. Oh, look at this, yeah. Right there. Holy crap. Alright, and then we're left with a hole. So we're probably going to get some FSK tape and just try to fix this the best we can. I don't know how well we're going to be able to fix it, but we'll at least try. And we'll clean up our area here and get our new heat exchanger up here and in. Pretty simple process on these Carriers. It's almost like they built them so it would be easy to change the heat exchanger. All right, we're just going to take a look at these burners right here. These ones really aren't in that bad a shape. We'll make sure we clean up these spark igniter, flame sense, that type of stuff. Flame sense looks like it has been cleaned. Spark, not so much. All right, we're good and cleaned up here. One other thing we have to do is either repair or replace the thermostat wire, because that is in bad shape. I can see it's kind of degraded here some. Look what they did here with the condensate. It's a garden hose. They just put a male adapter on it and threw a garden hose on it. That's funny. So we got more to do than just the heat exchanger here, but heat exchanger is going pretty well, honestly. So, all right, we got our new heat exchanger up. Here it is. Yeah, it's weird that they have, it's a three burner, so we got 3 tubes here, but we only have 2 tubes on the termination. That's weird. And they give you a big bag of seals and stuff. Guess you just kind of use which ones that you need, because I don't think we need all these, but they sent plenty of them. So, all right. And here's our new plate here. Got that guy, and then we have a new burner plate also. So we got everything we need here except the draft inducer, which I don't know if we'll be able to save that or not, but we'll see. Well, my heat exchanger's damaged. It's all bent up. Looks like it's been dropped or hit with a forklift 14 times or something, man. We're gonna have to fix that with a pair of folding tongs or something. Damn it, that pisses me off. This heat exchanger was $1,400 and you get it damaged. Jesus Christ. Crazy. All right, well, I fixed it the best I could with my folding tongs. If you're asking why I didn't return it and get another one, it's because this was a special order. It took us about 3 weeks to get it. So I'll probably take and put a new bead of silicone around this just to make sure that's good and sealed. But yeah, it pisses me off, man. You spend all this money on a heat exchanger and it comes damaged. It's crazy. But it's not horrible now. It'll at least fit where it's supposed to go. This edge right here is the edge that goes right here. So if we have to bend it a little more when we get it in place, we will, but it's not bad. Kenny's doing his best to re-insulate or re-tape down this. So we'll get that done and it'll be better than what it was. So I'll probably put whatever plates I can on right now also, just get all that in place and siliconed so I don't have to worry about it when we got it down there. All right, we're about to slide it into place. Yep, just like that. It's gonna slide in. There we go. That bracket still goes right there, but we'll start getting it mounted. The ones around the perimeter and everything. It didn't have silicone on it, so I'm not going to put silicone back. I guess it did have some weather stripping. Yeah, fuck it, we'll put some silicone on it. All right, we got her in place. Got a couple screws started. Kenny's going to finish putting all the screws in it, and I'm going to work on getting that bracket. Where it got damaged in shipping, the whole thing was kind of twisted, so the screws didn't want to line up at first, but we made her fit. So, all right, well, something's burning. We hear the fire department coming. Tanker too. They need tons of water wherever they're going. Man, that the college is right there, so it's not the college. No, it's not industrial. I think that's mainly residential. It's definitely college housing over that way. That's almost like Camden Avenue or something. Yeah, it's somewhere on Camden, I think. Yeah, so a structure fire reported to be a shop behind a chicken coop on fire. It's a 4-alarm fire. Salisbury, Fruitland, Allen, and Hebron. Was reported 18 minutes ago to Facebook. Wow. Hope they get it out. Hope they get it under control. All right, we got this cleaned up the best we can. We are going to go ahead and use it. If it becomes an issue later, we'll just have to go ahead and replace it, because I think most of that rusting and stuff was from the heat exchanger. So I got most of it cleaned up, and aside from it being dirty, it's not that bad. So we're gonna put our new gasket on it and get that put on now. Definitely got it a little more under control now, but she's still burning. All right, got the draft inducer mounted. Kenny's cleaning up the burners right now so we can get them put back on. Yeah, so it's going. It's a-going. Not sure what this hole right here is, but it certainly has a hole there, a factory drilled hole. Because this actually has a, I don't know if it's a centrifugal switch or some sort of motion sensor on the back of this motor to let it know that it's running. It doesn't have a pressure switch. So. All right, we got our burners in now. Got everything wired back up. We're almost ready to fire this thing back up. We still have to do the thermostat wire, but I want to get this thing operational first. So what I'm going to do, where this has a side return, I really have nowhere to blow the smoke out off at that this thing's going to make. Even though it really doesn't have much machine oil on it, we still want that initial startup though to not go in the building. So I'm going to take that piece of metal there that usually goes along here and slide it in there. We'll fire it up, let the initial smoke burn off, blow off, and then we will shut it back down and put it back the way it's supposed to be. Looks like they pretty much got it out now. I don't see any more smoke. Looking pretty good. All right, just turned it back on. I got all my thermostat wires taken off for when we go to replace it, but I'm just gonna jump it out from up here. I got a piece of metal in there to make sure no smoke and smell goes into the building. I know it's not going to be perfect because our blower's off here, but it's only in the initial startup I'm worried about here. So all right, let's go ahead and fire this baby up. Let's see what it does. So we're going to go R to W. Let's turn our gas on. Just tried to light. Our gas was still off. There she blows. And here comes the smokage. Oh yeah. Just want to do this for a couple minutes, maybe another minute or so. Make sure all that initial smoke gets out of here. Smells like it's cleared up for the most part. Here's the thermostat we're dealing with right now. In this room here, it does smell a little smoky in here. That's all right, it'll subside. Table. We'll see if we can pop this off. I'm gonna get up in the ceiling and see where I can see where the old wire comes down at. We're just gonna go ahead and replace the whole thing. All right, our drops are over there, so I'm a little far over. I can see the thermostat wire. So let's get over there. Well, I found out why they thought they didn't have R. The smoke detector is tripped. So I don't think we need to replace this thermostat wire at all. I think we just need to reset this smoke detector. If I can get up there to it. Yep, that's all they did right here was they broke R with the smoke detector. I'm actually surprised they weren't notified at the fire panel or anything. Maybe they just assumed it because we were waiting on parts for the heat exchanger. I don't know. Either way, that's our problem. It's in a crappy spot that it's all the way up there. I can't press the reset button, get it reset. Kenny's went to grab me a Phillips screwdriver so I can get the cover off and see if I can reset it. But yeah, it is tied into the fire panel too, because they got this guy here, and these red wires usually go back to a fire panel, and this is a very large building, so I guarantee they have a fire panel somewhere. All right, I got it reset, but while I have the cover off, I just want to check these little screens and stuff just to make sure they're not dirty. Sometimes the sampling tubes will get dirty, and that'll cause these to trip. So we'll look down from the top to see if you know what, might not be able to, where it's that side shot return. Not sure, but if it trips again, we'll probably just replace the duct smoke, honestly. So we're going to wire this back the way it's supposed to be, and then fire this thing up. So don't have to replace the thermostat wire after all. All right, we're pretty much done with this job, but we noticed there was a little bit of water dripping from the ductwork. And we got up there, looked, and it looks like this insulation's pretty degraded, and it was wet from the last time it rained. And I guess from the blower now running, it's kind of forcing that water out of the ductwork. So this insulation is going to have to be repaired. Not going to do it today, but we have guys in our company that have done this insulation before. I've personally never done this type of insulation before. I'm sure there's really nothing to it, but we'll let the guys who usually do it deal with it. Yeah, as you can see, it's degraded in several spots here. So, but yeah, we're pretty much done with this job, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And I have some more repair videos coming up soon, some tool reviews, some product reviews, so stay tuned for all that. Also in this same complex, this is a very big building here, we have some more heat exchangers coming up. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here, guys. I'm going to catch you on the next one.